Jerry Nadler yesterday, in talking about packing the court, was trying to blame Donald Trump. All of them were. Ed Markey, Jerry Nadler, the whole shebang, all four of them. These guys were trying to convince you that Donald Trump destroyed the Supreme Court, that Mitch McConnell was right there riding shotgun along with them, and that they broke. The Supreme Court is not broken, by the way. It works just fine. I mean, I wish it would work a little harder, and I feel like the conservative justices could be a little bit more conservative. They could be a little more traditional. They could be a little bit more in line with what the framers thought when they wrote the Constitution. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. But Jerry Nadler and the Democrats, they know the qualms that the American people have. They know, even though they get up there and say, this is a popular decision, it's a very unpopular decision. So they lie to you and they say stupid stuff. And yesterday, I laughed at this remark by Jerry Nadler.
Some people will say we're packing the court. We're not packing it. We're unpacking it.
I laughed at it because I thought it was stupid. And then I read some funny tweets about Jerry Nadler's weight. Our buddy Cat Turd, who's here in Florida, tweeted out, so all these years, Jerry Nadler's been unpacking on the pounds, not packing on the pounds. You know, so we had a little chuckle. But today, when I play it back again...
Some people will say we're packing the court. We're not packing it. We're unpacking it.
I realize that these people really, they just think that the American voter is dumb. They just think that you are stupid. And I'm stupid. And if you really sit and think about it, by adding 4 justices, we are not packing the court, we're unpacking it. It's subtraction by addition, if you think about it, which makes no sense and it's back talk. Plus, the reason they put Jerry Nadler on this, the reason they put Ed Markey on this resolution in the House of Representatives to pack the Supreme Court, the reason that happens is because these guys don't have to worry about getting reelected in 2022. In fact, I got a tweet. I made a joke about Jerry Nadler's pants or something like that. Like, it looks like he already packed the Supreme Court in his pants. I thought it was funny. One of Jerry Nadler's constituents, I guess someone who had voted for him, tweeted to me that it was a low blow and that I was a moron. The only way I could attack somebody is because of their weight. I can attack Jerry Nadler for all kinds of things: his height, his weight, his ridiculous socialist viewpoints, the way he's destroying America, the way he's lied to America, the way he's been caught lying on tape about what's been going on in California and Seattle and the Black Lives Matter protests and the border crisis. I mean, there's tons of stuff to attack Jerry Nadler on, but you have to look at this whole issue and who's in charge of it. Ed Markey is from Massachusetts. Jerry Nadler is from New York. These guys are hardcore liberals that come from hardcore liberal strongholds. If they get up there and say, we are putting forth an amendment to destroy the world slowly but surely because it's the only way to save us from climate change. If they put forth an amendment saying every year we want to just chip off a large portion of the planet until there's no planet left because that's the only way to save the planet. We're not destroying the planet, we're undestroying the planet. If they came up and did that, these guys would still be elected back to their positions next year. Ed Markey would still be a senator, and I don't know if 2022's when his term's up or not. But Jerry Nadler, these guys don't even have to run because they come from such strongholds. If you really think the Democrats thought they had a chance to push this amendment through or to push this resolution through and get it passed into law, if you really think the Democrats thought they had a chance to pack the Supreme Court, they would have gotten somebody who's maybe not so comfortable in their re-election bid for 2022. If this was really a popular decision, if this was a popular law that they were putting forward, if most Americans really felt like they should pack the court, they wouldn't put 2 guys who could get reelected in their sleep in charge of it. But that's exactly what they're doing, because any Democrat who steps on the floor of Congress who's in a moderate district or a purple district, or maybe a Democrat who lives in a district that Donald Trump won in one of the last 2 elections, or maybe even a Democrat who's unpopular and is facing a primary challenge from a more popular Democrat, if any one of them stepped foot on the steps of the U.S. Supreme Court and said something as idiotic as this...
Some people will say we're packing the court. We're not packing it. We're unpacking it.
The Democrats know that would be 1 less seat that they have in the House of Representatives in 2022. And the fact of the matter is they've already lost enough seats in the House of Representatives in 2020. And they know that they're on track to lose more. That's why they're trying to push forward this stupid agenda with 2 people that have no problem getting reelected next year. You're not going to find any Democrats from Texas supporting this. You're not going to find any Democrats from Tennessee or here in Florida supporting this. Because they'd be gone faster than, well, a Twinkie in front of Jerry Nadler.